Warmest greetings to all my incredible subscribers and new viewers alike. Thank you for joining us today as we dive into Melaleuca citrina. Melaleuca citrina, the common red bottlebrush, crimson bottlebrush, or lemon bottlebrush, is a plant in the myrtle family Myrtaceae and is endemic to eastern Australia. Some Australian state herbaria continue to use the name Callistemon citrinus. It is a hardy and adaptable species, common in its natural habitat. It is widely cultivated, not only in Australia. It was one of the first Australian plants to be grown outside the country, having been taken to England in 1770 by Joseph Banks. Its showy red flower spikes, present over most of the year in an ideal situation, account for its popularity. In the upcoming section, we'll be dissecting description and exploring its intricate connections to our topic. Melaleuca citrina is a shrub growing to 5 meters tall but more usually in the range 3 meters high and wide. It has hard, fibrous or papery bark and its young growth is usually covered with soft, silky hairs. Its leaves are arranged alternately and are 26-99 mm long for 25 mm wide, hard, flat, narrow egg-shaped with the narrower end near the base and with a pointed but not sharp end. There are between 7 and 26 branching veins clearly visible on both sides of the leaves and a large number of distinct oil glands visible on both surfaces of the leaves. The flowers are red and arranged in spikes on the ends of branches that continue to grow after flowering and sometimes also in the upper leaf axils. The spikes are up to 45-70 mm in diameter and 60-100 mm long with up to 80 individual flowers. The petals are 3.9-5.8 mm long and fall off as the flower ages. There are 30 to 45 stamens in each flower, with their stalks the filaments red and tips the anthers purple. Flowering occurs in most months of the year but mainly in November and December. Flowering is followed by fruit that are woody, cup-shaped capsules, 4.47 mm long and about 7 mm wide in cylindrical clusters along the stem. The fruiting capsules remain unopened until the plant, or the part bearing them, dies. In the next portion, we'll be immersing ourselves in the realm of taxonomy and naming and examining its broader implications. Melaleuca citrina was first formally described in 1802 by the French botanist Georges Louis-Marie Dumont de Courcet in Le Botaniste Cultivator. The species had previously been known as Myrtaceae citrina, in turn named by William Curtis in the Botanical Magazine in 1794, based on a flowering plant growing at Lord Cremorne's estate. That plant had grown from a root collected in 1770 at Botany Bay by Joseph Banks during the first voyage of James Cook to Australia. Curtis noted that the leaves, when bruised, give forth an agreeable fragrance. The specific epithet citrina alludes to the similarity of the aromatic property of leaves of this species and those of citrus plants. Callistemon citrinus is regarded as a synonym of Melaleuca citrina by the Royal Botanic Gardens, Kew. Callistemon lanceolatus is an older name. In the upcoming section, we'll be shining a light on distribution and habitat. Melaleuca citrina occurs in near coastal areas of New South Wales, including the Blue Mountains, and extends as far west as the central western slopes. It also occurs in the east coast areas of Victoria and grows in swamps and along creeks and rivers. Let's transition to ecology and uncover its significance. Birds have been observed using the species as a source of food. Those seeking nectar from the flowers include eastern spinebulls, New Holland honiators, noisy miners, red wattlebirds and silveries, while crimson rosellas eat the seeds. As we progress through this video, let's shift our attention towards agriculture and uncover its hidden depths. The herbicide mesotrione was developed as a synthetic analogue of leptospermine, a natural herbicide produced by the roots of Callistemon citrinus. Let's now venture into the realm of horticulture and explore the fascinating intricacies it holds. M. citrina, as Callistemon citrinus had become established in cultivation in England by 1794, when flowering plants that were more than 5 years old had been observed at both Kew Gardens and Sion House, and younger plants had become available in nurseries. It is widely cultivated, often as Callistemon citrinus and sometimes as Callistemon lanceolatus. It is easily propagated from seed or cuttings and grows in most soils, preferring a sunny location. It is frost-hardy and responds well to watering and the application of fertilizer, but is tolerant of drought and frost. A number of cultivars have been developed as cultivars of Callistemon citrinus, including Ms. marina, a cross between splendens and white Anzac, growing to 1.5 x 1.5 meters. The flowers are red upon opening, fading to deep pink. Firebrand, a seedling of uncertain origin, first planted at Astraflora Nursery in 1973. Plants are about 60 high and 2.5 meters wide and have deep crimson-pink flowers. Splendens, a form with a compact and rounded habit, growing to about 2 meters high and wide. In Australia, it is sold under the trade name Endeavour. In the UK, it has received the Royal Horticultural Society's Award of Garden Merit. White Anzac, a low, spreading white flowering form selected from a natural population in New South Wales. Get ready for an exciting exploration as we unravel the mysteries of gallery. Citrina flower formation, citrina woody capsule, sock woody fruit capsules, citrina leaf venation and oil glands, sock leaf venation and oil glands, citrina mature trunk and bark of trunk and bark of mature tree. I hope you learned something new today. Let me know what you found most interesting in the comments below.